It's a strategic contest these executives hope to conquer, here and in reality.
Excellent. You have been ransomed, so operations is no longer functional at this point.
The environment is unfamiliar and the stakes high. Here, a fictitious Australian port is under attack.
So what you're experiencing now is a sustained phishing attack. So phishing training you have invested in, well done.
If an organisation is going through a lot of change, they're typically going to have slightly lower defences for that period.
The risk appetite for operating systems is so low and the inherent risk is so high.
Even if you mitigate done everything that you could possibly think of, the attacker just needs to find one more way to get in.
Yep.
And at that point, almost everything falls over.
The game was created by the Cybersecurity Cooperative Research Centre in collaboration with the WA government.
And perhaps can identify the highest value cards in here.
You take a random card, so you suddenly find yourself as CEO or CISO. So whilst it's fictitious, you're actually reflecting, what would happen if we didn't have a cybersecurity policy, or if we didn't have cyber insurance, what does that mean? And so we really get a lot of conversations happening with executives, which raises awareness.
It's a lesson for those at the top.
The executive and the directors, they love the game. The response that we've had is that they really enjoy it and that they benefit from playing.
The skills learnt here are crucial to protect Australia's critical infrastructure and technologies. It's just one way the Cybersecurity CRC is building the digital capability of our country, from role-playing to real protection. This is the Security Operations Centre within WA's Office of Digital Government. These officers watch over the online activities of government departments and entities in real time, and their arsenal to identify and fight cybercrime is boosted by the CSCRC.
Artificial intelligence is a big buzzword that we hear a lot from the cybersecurity community. It's the case is that WA government want to be at the forefront with regards to artificial intelligence development, so we work collaboratively with the CRC to make sure that we are receiving this best for the public sector.
Every other day you see a breach being reported in the news, a company that has lost identities of their customers, or individuals being subjected to fraud, and companies going down because of ransomware attacks.
An online attack is reported every 8 minutes in Australia. At last count, the cost to organisations was over $30 billion a year. Since its inception in 2018, the Cybersecurity CRC has brought industry, government and academia together. It seeks and shares the latest innovative solutions, funds research projects that will boost Australia's defences, provides frank and fearless policy advice, and like the cyberspace itself, it's constantly evolving.
What is the CSCRC's focus right now?
It is really forward-looking to address the big challenges that will hit Australia and the Australian economy in the future. And as part of that, we're really focusing on on research that aims to protect critical infrastructure. So everything surrounding energy, transport, or the food and grocery, agricultural technology sector.
The Centre's collaboration with the CSIRO's Data 61 team has also helped one of Australia's big four banks using AI.
NAB was able to streamline our identity and access management processes, reducing the effort that we spend on verification of staff roles and the responsibilities across the organisation.
And while the tools are being sharpened, there's another problem, a shortfall in local cybercrime experts.
We're funding about 120 scholars that address various different areas of research, and many of them working directly with industry partners to guide them and to get to a successful end of their degree. As part of that, I think to build the sovereign capability, we want these people to be able to work in Australia.
Vasanth Kumar is one of those scholars. He's researching how to extract crime-solving data from electronics remotely, quickly and accurately.
It is helpful for the frontline officers or digital forensic investigators who get into a scene and they are supposed to access the devices. Sometimes they are able to, sometimes they are not able to, because everything involves physical acquisition. I couldn't have done this project or taken up this research without the support of a scholarship.
Vasanth has already secured employment in WA through his scholarship, but like the players at this table protecting a port, he's still learning.
I've learned that there are systems which are still needs to be protected. The complexity here itself is the port itself, and how different systems have to work together.
A battle like this may seem far from your reality, but the threat is rapidly increasing. Recent statistics show 4 out of 10 Australian businesses were targeted by cybercriminals in just 1 year.
And while this is just a game, the strategies learned here will likely be saviours in our ever-expanding digital world.